message, press 3. For additional options, press 9. Your message is...
Philip, I missed your call the other day. I was extremely busy. I apologize for not calling you back. Will you forgive me? This is my other phone number. I have 2 phone numbers now.
To send this message now, press pound or hang up. To replay your message, press 3. Your message has been sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Oh, nice trading app. That's what I want. Sweet. CMC trading app. This is awesome. I was just looking into forex.com. I love YouTube. I love trading apps. I love making money. I love cryptocurrency. I love making my own cryptocurrency. I love making my own music with Suno. I'm falling back in love with life. Things are good. My family's healthy. My sister just had a daughter. I'm so busy that I don't have time to read, but I have a wonderful collection of books for when I do have time to read. Like, I'm so behind on my reading. Like, I literally have like 3 or 4 Michael Crichton novels that I have to read that I've never read, and I'm trying to reread some of his older stuff like Sphere, The Great Train Robbery. I just started the Andromeda Strain. I'm starting to feel like a lot of the smart money is leaving Canada, and I'm leaving Canada. I'm moving out by Canada Day 2025. It's kind of scary, but kind of exciting at the same time. I'm moving down to the States. Worst case scenario, I end up in Mexico, but I have a few friends living in different parts of the United States. I say friend, but I don't have friends anymore. I only have brothers and sisters. I have a sister in Houston. I have another sister down in the States in Florida. I was just down in Florida, so it's funny. I didn't even think to go visit her. I was in Orlando for a week. But look at the weather, what it's like here. It's funny. In Orlando, it's super hot and super sunny and super humid, and everybody's in a good mood, and people are going to Disney World. It's like a totally different land. It's like it is technically a different land. So when I landed at Orlando International Airport, I looked around and I was like, I've never seen an airport this big. It was like bigger than some cities. Like, you had to take a train to get to different parts of the airport. Like, I wanted to exchange some money, right? Canadian money to American money. And I literally had to get on a train, like a subway station. And like, it's making me laugh because they have a better light rail system just in the Orlando airport than Ottawa has for the whole city of Ottawa. So that shows you the different levels of infrastructure. The whole like capital city of Ottawa in Canada has their light rail works less well and less reliable and less quality than the light rail system working in just the Orlando airport. So that shows you the different levels of money that we're dealing with. Canada is broke. Canada has no money. All the smart money has left Canada already. There's too many laws and regulations in Canada. Canada is being destroyed. And it's all a plan to create chaos so that Trump can come in or whoever can come in and set everything straight and say, oh, we have the plan. Oh, we're going to fix everything. It's called the Hegelian dialectic. Order out of chaos. What about this book? Here's the book. The Third Jesus. What else we got? The Prince and Other Writings. That's about Machiavelli. It was Tupac Shakur talked about these writings. If you're familiar with Tupac Shakur, he studied Machiavellian philosophy. Here's a little piece that I got, a little souvenir. This is proof that I was in Florida. I was at the Rosen Plaza in Orlando. So I had to keep one little thing just to remind myself that I was actually there and it was real. And now I'm back in a winter wonderland, right? So this is Canada. This is Canada. Here I am in the snow. Want to see some cool books? All right, let's make this video about books. I was actually looking for a specific book called American Cosmic, but I can't seem to find it. See if it's over here. Over here we have a little monkey. Got a little monkey. Kind of cute. If anyone wants the monkey, they can just put a comment down below. I will send you this monkey. I'll mail it to you. It says Sensi. That's the company that makes it. Sensi. Okay, let's look at some books. Here's a good one. This is the last Michael Crichton book I read. Very good book. Michael Crichton Airframe. Very good. Here's a really cool one. The Secret Teachings of All Ages. Very good. For Small Creatures Such as We. That's written by Carl Sagan's daughter, Sasha Sagan. Here's a one about Elon Musk. This is a biography by Ashley Vance. Elon Musk, Ashley Vance. Here's some funny, here's a Canadian cartoon, very funny. Kevin Spencer, Straightening Things Out. So very funny show that was played on the Comedy Network. He's the digital delinquent. Oh, the digital delinquent. Here's a video game, computer game, Tomb Raider Legend. This is Elon Musk by Ashley Vance. That one came out about 13 years ago. It's a pretty old biography, maybe 12 years ago. Heartbreak Ridge, Clint Eastwood film. Heartbreak Ridge. Magic of Sex. Oh, what is that? Gandhi. An autobiography. Oh, so this is Gandhi, written by Gandhi. This is Waiting for the Dark, Waiting for the Light. I actually don't know what that is. What the heck is that? I don't know. I haven't read it. Maybe it's good. I'll put that one aside. Maybe that's good. So where is that book I'm looking for? Dark Vanessa, that might be good. By Kate Elizabeth. What's this one? The Celestine Prophecy. Oh, I think that's a good one. I have too many books. I literally have too many books to read. A bad idea I'm about to do. Nice. Okay, this one I think is an important book. This is called The Celestine Prophecy, an Experiential Guide. Okay, I think that's an important one. I think that's related to some studies done at the CIA and other places in the government. Celestine Prophecy. Okay, oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's the OG of popularizing science. Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. This is just some novel, White Hot. Survivors, another novel. You Are Not Your Brain. Oh, that's a good one. You Are Not Your Brain. You Are Not Your Brain by Jeffrey M. Schwartz, MD, and Rebecca Gladding. Very cool, very cool. What else we got? What else we got? Jurassic Park Classic. Classic. I highly recommend reading Jurassic Park. It's a very well written. Very well written. Oh, this is a good classic science fiction novel called Mars. It's about an actual expedition to Mars. So I highly recommend that one. I have a lot of good books. Ken Follett. This one's called Ken Follett, Lie Down with Lions. I don't think I read that whole one. I still have to read it. It's the same guy that wrote Pillars of the Earth. Power of Positive Thinking. Norman Vincent Peale. That's an important one. Have to read that. Oh, there's another Elon one. The Life Lessons. This is like a children's book written about Elon. It's weird. It's like a very cheap book. I really like computer games, but then if I made really great computer games, how much effect would that have on the world? Yeah, that's a pretty good one, because I like that it's just someone out there that decided to write an Elon Musk book. Oh, this one's important to me. My ex-girlfriend gave this to me. It's called A Bend in the Road. Melissa gave that to me. How the Scots Invented the Modern World. That's a good one. Oh, I have too many good books. A Fearless Heart. A Fearless Heart. A Fearless Heart. All right, we've tapped out this one. Lee Child, A Wanted Man. I hope the wanted man is not me. I hope, unless I'm wanted in a good way. Maybe I'm wanted in a good way, right? All right, we're on a search here. We're on this mission. This is the quest to find American Cosmic. This is the quest of American Cosmic. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I found something good here. This is gold. Look at this. Oh, LifeWave. Live life. So I set this aside specifically for LifeWave. Video call. Yeah, that's my friend Minahill. My sister Minahill in Pakistan. I said it was a schedule. I had a schedule to call her, right? Oh, this is perfect. So I can just jump right ahead, put today's date, and there we go. I got a perfect schedule. Oh, wow. I forgot I had this. So what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday, February 19th. Yeah, Wednesday. So tomorrow's Wednesday, February 19th. Okay, that's 2025. I think I have LifeWave training in the afternoon. LifeWave training at 1. Let's say 11 a.m. just in case. I don't want to miss it. LifeWave training, 11 a.m. I need a Sharpie because I like things to be bold. I need a Sharpie. So 11 a.m. LifeWave training. Annie D. I like hearts. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out. Okay, Thursday, February 19th. Next day. So it's good to plan out your week like this. Thursday, February 19th. 2025. Then it's going to be Friday. Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Shout out Vanessa. Okay, Thursday, February 19th. Friday, February 20th. What's Saturday? I have to look at my calendar here. Saturday is the 22nd. So I think I'm off by a day. Yeah, how did that happen? Wednesday, February 19th. Thursday, February 20th. So I had the date wrong here. 20th. 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 I don't want to mess that up, so I put it very bold. Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Friday, February 21st. Man, I gotta get my days right. You know, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you catch your mistakes, right? Okay. Okay, next day will be Saturday, February 22nd. So I know this for sure. I know Saturday's the 22nd. Because I'm meeting DJ Sun, hailing from Vietnam. So he came from all the way from DJ Sun came all the way from Vietnam. He lives with his parents and he's a very up and coming musician here in Ottawa, and I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. He's literally the next big thing for artists in Ottawa, and someday he will be performing at Blues Fest if he wants to, or he'll be performing wherever he wants because he's going to blow up this year. I have big things are in store for DJ Sun this year. If he wants to, he could sign with a major record label. I'll put some links for DJ Sun down below. Make sure to put affiliate links for DJ Sun on the... What day is it today? Today's only Tuesday. Oh my god, this is going to be a long week. Tuesday, February 18th. YouTube video. Okay. So, and also I'm going to be meeting James, DJ Sun. Philip's going to be there. And also Regan. Regan will be there too. Regan. Okay. So we had to do that because that's important, because I'm meeting my friends. It's important to see your friends, so I'm going to take an Uber down there, see my friends. We're meeting at a Korean barbecue place on Rideau Street. I'll put the link for that. Put affiliate link for Goong Garden Korean barbecue on the YouTube video from Tuesday, Tuesday, February 18th. And this one's going to be Sunday, February 23rd. I'm planning out all my days because I don't have that many days left in Canada. I'm going to be moving out of Canada by Canada Day. Moving down to Florida, actually. Oh, here's the place I've been in the States, New York. Gangs of New York. This is a good movie, Dirty Harry. David Gray, Slow Motion. There's actually a song by Third Eye Blind called Slow Motion. Great song, look it up. They had to take the lyrics off their first release when they first released the song on the album Blue back in the late 90s. Or it might have been early 2000s. Anyway, either way, they had to take the lyrics off. But then when they re-released the album, like with the special edition, remastered edition, they put all the lyrics is all there, and it's the original version that was supposed to be on the album Blue when it was first released. The song is called Slow Motion. It's by Third Eye Blind. Look it up. I saw them live 3 times. Third Eye Blind's an amazing band. Oh, here's this was a comedian that I saw perform here in Ottawa, and I really liked him. He was very funny. This DVD I bought for like $5. He was selling them for $10, but he gave me a deal because I didn't have a lot of money, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll give you a deal," and I paid him $5 for it. It's called Sleek Like a Greyhound. Sleek Like a Greyhound. Damon Schroeder. What's in this bitch? Stand-up comedy. Damon's nationally televised comedy special taped live in Toronto. Films Comedy Club. This spoof of Fight Club was nominated for Best Picture at the Real Madness Comedy Film Festival. Charlie Don't Surf. 7-minute mockumentary following the life of video rental repo man. See, this is the type of stuff I love. I love very creative stuff that makes you laugh. Whew! How long is this video? So we are 22 minutes in. We haven't even scratched the surface of the books that I have. And I have still not found American Cosmic. Oh, here's the pièce de résistance. Here we go. The man himself. We were just looking at this comedian. This is the man himself, Tom Green. For the wide-eyed believers, overzealous underachievers, and dunce cap-wearing dreamers, keep striving. I lent this book to my buddy, my pal, my longtime brother, Kenny. And he was nice enough to give it back to me. And that meant a lot to me. The fact that he took good care of it, gave it back to me, because I've had lots of people that I've lent stuff to not return it. And this includes money, all kinds of stuff. But Kenny's a good man. I think you either really like Tom or you do not. I think he gets a lot of strong reactions one way or the other. Mary Jane Green, Tom's mother. Do not spit on the floor. He jumped up and spat on the ceiling. Tom with Tony Hawk. Tom with Phil Giroux. I've met both Tom and Phil Giroux. They're very good people. And if you meet them, you'll realize they're just normal people like you and me. Just like a lot of people, right? But they're just normal guys that made it big. And oh, there he is. There he is. This was The cool thing about Tom, he always kept himself rooted. Tom Green always kept himself rooted to his roots, which is Canada, and he never lost his connection with Canada. You know, I have a connection to this country too, but doesn't mean I have to live here. MC Pin, MC Bones. So this guy was in Organized Rhyme. There's the name on their jackets. They're like some kind of like biker gang, or I don't know where this jacket phenomenon came from. It's just you wear jackets if you're part of a group, whether it's a sports team, Hell's Angels, you know. MC Pin, MC Bones, that's Greg Campbell and me posing in our fancy jackets with some cops. This was years before our record deal. We had jackets made, and when we wore them, we felt like a badass gang. Exactly. Organized Rhyme. This was the CD jacket for our Organized Rhyme album on A&M Records in 1992. Trevor Kavanaugh and Darcy Daytoni wiped out after working all week on the cable show. So they worked hard on this show. It was on local Channel 22 on Rogers Cable here in Ottawa. So you could only watch it if you lived here in Ottawa or local places that got that channel, right? Preparing for a show, the Tom Green Show, on Rogers Community Cable Channel 22. An early field shoot for Rogers 22 with Darcy behind me to the left, Ray Hagel. Yeah, it's just regular people. It's regular people in Ottawa that managed to do this TV stuff, right? I live with roommates, so I have to don't want to make too much noise for my roommates. Mom, you don't like French people, do you? We all gotta love the French. I grew up in Hawkesbury. I was born in Hawkesbury, so I'm very familiar with French people. And my best friend, my best brother in the world, Frank, is French. And I got actually a French accent from growing up with him. I've been told multiple times that I have a Francais accent. Sacrément, tabarnouche, calice. Okay, that's all I got. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Bonjour. Pièce de résistance. There's Tom Green with his dad. What does it say on his shirt? Something about friends? I love my friends. Maybe his dad is his friend. Maybe Tom Green's dad is his best friend. That's Tom and Mary Jane, his mom, when he was just not very old. Must have been about 1 year old. My younger brother Joe. Okay, yeah, there's Joe. I met Joe. They're all good people. They're all just regular, down to earth, salt of the earth. My younger brother Joe, there he's on the left. There's Tom on the right, he's the older one. And then Joe, and then Tom's dad. So let's skip ahead. Here. Glen, Maryland, CBC pilot. Oh, they were going to do a CBC show. It didn't work out. Let's try to skip ahead, get to some juicy parts like Drew Barrymore. Let's skip ahead to when he's like making it big, right? Doing road trip. Going on road trips. There's our borrowed Ford Econoline Econoline van. I used to have a van like that. It was a diesel, Chevrolet diesel Beauville van my mom had. Is that we called it the Big Brown Beast, but it was a very similar van to that. There's Ray. I guess one of these entertainment producer people, I think. Mike Bullard, famous Canadian late night talk show host Mike Bullard with Tom Green. Good old Tommy Tom. You're not in Canada anymore. You're not in Kansas anymore. There they went down and did do the show with MTV in New York. So this is way past like organized rhyme and anything like that. Hey everybody, cool is coming. This is cool. I like the way this book is written, very like offhand and relaxed, and it's just a very fun book. Very fun book. I love this book. Filming Freddy got fingered, and around the same time he came down with cancer. But he was still able to film Freddy Got Fingered, which is awesome. Oh, he had the famous show he did with Monica Lewinsky. That was a very good show. He literally got the real Monica Lewinsky to come to Ottawa, of all places, capital of Canada. Monica Lewinsky with Tom and Tom's parents. Yeah. Let's just try to skip through. Hope I didn't skip anything. I don't think Tom's ever had a kid, but I know he was married to Drew Barrymore. Filming Freddy Got Fingered. Filming with the elephant. Oh, that's near the end of the movie, I think. So I think Tom's very proud of this. Tom's very proud of this movie. Freddy Got Fingered. Hanging with Howard Lapides on the set of Freddy Got Fingered. All right, what's this one say? Taking a bath with Lorne Michaels for a Saturday Night Live skit. It's cool. We're almost done the book. It's a picture book, right? That's sick. With Freddy Got Fingered, has Tom Green finally stepped over the line? Haha. It's funny the way they do propaganda, right? Drew Barrymore and me on New Year's Eve, we were in a bar in Ottawa called Barrymore's. So I've been to Barrymore's, and that's actually where I first met Tom, because he did a show there with his rap crew, the Keeping It Real crew. Me and Phil Giroux about 1 hour before I got married. Don't I look relaxed? I'm a bit jealous. I wasn't there that day. That must have been a fun day. It looked like they got married in like friggin' California or Florida or Hawaii. My buddies Derek, Glenn, and Phil. I've met Phil. I don't think I met Derek. I never met Glenn. I feel like someday I will meet Glenn at one of these gatherings. Tom Green County, perfect. That means Tom Green, it's a common name. Hanging out on the Tonight Show, how cool is that? There we go. Tonight Show with, what's his name? Me and Glenn in El Paso for the new Tom Green show. All right. See, this is when Tom had recovered from cancer and he was trying to figure out what's he going to do next. He did these United States USO tours, which is going over to Iraq or Afghanistan, places like this where there was a war going on, and then he would be one of the performers to raise the morale. They could not have got someone better to raise people's morale. Look at that genuine laughter and smiles with Tom. If he knows how to put a smile on people's face, he's got that little Canadian comedy trick that a few Canadians have, like Mike Myers or Tom Green or Jim Carrey. You know, James Carrey? Jim Carrey? James Carrey? So maybe I'll read the last little thing. There's Tom with his husky during a renovation of my pool in LA with his husky dogs. Oh, they had to get rid of the graffiti maybe, eh? I know one of those dogs was named Annie. I forget the name of the other one. That's my sister's name, actually, Annie. A-N-N-I-E. Annie. We'll read the last page. Of questions that I had been asking myself since I was a 6th grade kid, my school gym pontificating about the nature of humor. Sure, I loved watching talk shows, but would I ever be able to do it? Could I write and perform a daily monologue? Could I interview a serious guest? Could I be reasonably funny every night for an hour? Could I keep up with the daily grind? Would people like me? I really do have a good reason to thank all of entertainment people, especially people at MTV. They gave me the opportunity to succeed on my own terms. I sometimes think about what would have happened if MTV Music Television had not put me on the air in the first place. Without them, I would probably be living back in Canada happily married with 2 testicles because Hollywood, causes cancer. Certainly, I would not have suffered many of the difficulties and disappointments that this new life brought with it. But then again, I would have never met David Letterman or hung out with Tony Hawk. In hindsight, although I remain hurt and confused by many of the twists and turns, I do not think I would want to replace them with anything else. It is all part of this ridiculous journey that is life, and I have a feeling that the stupidity of it all inevitably ends up leading me somewhere that I may never have found. I wonder where that will be. Stay tuned and I'll keep you posted. Sincerely, Tom. I did not know that was going to happen. Interesting UFO up there. I wonder what those orbs are planning. Looks like they're just floating there. They might be in a slightly different dimension. Right? Oh my god. UFOs. That's a great subject that Tom and Phil, they know all about UFOs. They know all about abductions. I can't find that book, American Cosmic. It's literally like somebody stole it. I don't know where it is. Let's keep this rolling. Okay. Stay tuned. I will keep you posted. Tom Green. All right. Photo credits. Oh, that's important, right? About the author. Tom was the host of Music Television's The Tom Green Show, the new Tom Green Show, and has starred in the films Road Trip, Freddy Got Fingered, Stealing Harvard, Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore. Alan Rucker is the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, The Sopranos Family Cookbook, The Sopranos: A Family History, and 2 books with Martin Mull, The History of White People in America and A Paler Shade of White. There's a book that I have to mention that I bought only because of Tom Green. Outrageous Sense of Humor, Hit Show and Tabloid. Let's read this. This might be good. 7 years ago, I was stuck living in my parents' basement in Ottawa, waiting for anything to occur. Today, I own a nice house in Los Angeles. I live in that house with my 2 dogs, Steve and Andy. Not a day goes by when I do not wake up and think, just for a second, usually between taking a leak and brushing my teeth, what the hell happened? For the first time, Tom Green, who shot to fame as host of Music Television's The Tom Green Show, starred in a hit movie, wrote and directed his own film, which was soundly trashed by the entertainment press. Married and divorced Hollywood royalty, and suffered a very public, poignant, and even darkly comic battle with testicular cancer. He tells the wild story of his unlikely journey from media darling to media punching bag, and how he survived the Hollywood hype machine. 7 years ago, Tom was a skateboarding fanatic who lived with his parents in Canada, worked on comedy with his friends, and dreamed of becoming a talk show host. He was doing a public access show up north when Music Television heard about him and brought him to New York City to see what he could do in the big, bright city lights. Tom became an instant smash, slicing up dead raccoons on stage, introducing his parents to Monica Lewinsky in the middle of the night, and pioneering a type of shocking humor that begat Jackass, Fear Factor, and other reality television shows. In the next few years, Tom starred in the hilarious Road Trip, 3 other films, Freddy Got Fingered, Stealing Harvard, and Charlie's Angels. Married and divorced Drew Barrymore, and recorded his surgery for testicular cancer in a well-received, hysterical, and oddly moving documentary for Music Television. But the fearless Canadian with the... You know what else was on MTV? Nirvana Unplugged live in New York, which is one of the best live performances of any ever in the world. Outrageous Sense of Humor, Hit Show, and Tabloid Hyped Marriage got a taste of the darker side of Hollywood too, as the media that made... Let's start that sentence over. But the fearless Canadian, with the outrageous sense of humor, Hit Show, and Tabloid Hyped Marriage, got a taste of the darker side of Hollywood, as the media that made him the toast of Tinseltown cut him down to size in the wake of his divorce, illness, and some professional bumps in the road. Hollywood Causes Cancer not only tells the full story of Tom Green's wildly entertaining trip to celebrity, but it also... He took a trip to celebrity. He became a celebrated person. So he took a trip to being celebrated. But this is also an absorbing and even revelatory look at a dramatic, excessive, ruthless place called Hollywood, and how one man survived his journey into the heart of it all. Tom Green was the host of The Tom Green Show, the new Tom Green Show, and has starred in the films Road Trip, Freddy Got Fingered, Stealing Harvard, Charlie's Angels, And also Tom Green's House Live, which was his internet streaming show back in like 2005, 2006, 2007. Alan Rucker is the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, The Sopranos Family Cookbook, The Sopranos, A Family History, the two books with Martin Mull, The History of White People in America, and A Paler Shade of White. This is also available as an ebook. Printed in the United States of America. Very good book. I recommend it. It's interesting. It's actually an interesting read. This is my book review for Hollywood Causes Cancer. There he's got his lighter, smoking a cigarette. But I recommend it. That was quite the book review. I didn't know you could get that as an ebook. That's news to me, so I'll have to check out that ebook sometime, download it. There was a book came to mind that I own that was recommended by Tom Green. The book's called Travels with Charlie. And it's how he named his dog, right? Charlotte. He named Charlotte Charlie. Here's the book. It's a John Steinbeck novel called Travels with Charlie in Search of America. There's Charlie. Right there. There's John Steinbeck. So this book is kind of a... what's the word? It's autobiographical nonfiction, but it's very good. I read it. It's very good. We'll see what else I have. I gotta close my window. The sun's going down. It's starting to get cool here in Ottawa. I'm lucky I grew up in Ottawa and got to meet Tom because I live here. And here's one of the books I'm reading, Abundance, The Future is Better Than You Think. Here's another one, Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. So this guy is great. He's very knowledgeable. His name is Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle. Check out his book, A New Earth. I got it on Thrift Books, but I recommend it. Very, very good information from Eckhart Tolle. Michio Kaku, The Future of the Mind. This guy's a genius, like a living legend. Michio Kaku. He wrote The Future of the Mind, and he's got a whole series of these. Like he's got the future of everything. I think there's another one called The Future of Technology or Future of Humanity. Alone on the Wall by Alex Honnold. He's a great climber, inspiring guy. There he is on the wall. So he climbs what's known as free solo, which means no ropes. Very dangerous. But it's kind of, I think, the way he chooses to live his life, just going for it. You know, like, oh, you got to take a risk if you really want to live. But he takes that to the literal, physical, like, he's up there with no ropes. So it's like, can't get too much more risky than that. he knows that his life's on the line, and I think that gives him that extra shot of adrenaline to be like, there's no room for too many mistakes here. Too many mistakes and I'm a goner. That's kind of how I live my life too. Too many mistakes and I'm a goner. Michael Crichton book. Not many people know about this book. It's called Binary. He wrote this under the pen name John Lang. Power of Focus. Jack Canfield. The Fourth Turning, William Strauss and Neil Howe. This one's just a novel. Oh, here's another Michio Kaku. The Future of Humanity. Alright. Oh, this one's a good one. The Cancer Industry, Crimes, Conspiracy, and the Death of My Mother. Mark Sloan. I met this guy. This guy's from Ottawa. Mark Sloan is the author of The Cancer Industry, Cancer, the Metabolic Disease Unraveled, and the 6 times international #1 best-selling book, Red Light Therapy, Miracle Medicine. I want to take a picture of that, actually. I'm going to send that to my friend in Lifewave, Annie. Eminem, this is a good one. This is a very good one. It's kind of like a picture book that he wrote himself. I didn't start rapping for trophies. And that's true. Eminem's like as real as it gets. Like he's got real... Eminem has real street cred. Because he's a real artist. Yeah, Eminem's a real artist. Eminem with Marilyn Manson. I think that guy's Redman. Kid Rock. Dr. Dre, of course. That's right. I'm Dr. Dre. Recognize, fools. That's his buddy that passed away. That's Proof rapping. Proof. This guy is Bizarre from D12. I actually have a friend from Windsor, and she told me she got to meet Eminem one time before he went on stage, and he was like partying, drinking, but she got to meet him like before he was super big, because she went to one of his shows in Windsor or Detroit. Eminem rapping. In real life, rap is all that I really know how to do well. $50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Marshall Mathers. Some guy. Looks like a bodyguard. I don't trust that guy. That guy freaks me out a bit. Rap forced me to deal with people socially. D12, Eminem. Days in. Oh shit, doesn't get more real than this. This is how Eminem would come up with some of his raps. Like he would literally write them out in creative ways. And Kurt Cobain did the same thing. He would scribble things out like all over the place. Like poetry, right? Paying the Pied Piper. That's a real line from a song. You best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. I think that's lyrics from the song Not Afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together, whatever weather, cold or warm. Then you know that you're not alone, 'cause you feel like we've been down the same road. And I just can't help feeling this way. So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage. I'm standing up, I'll face my demons. I'm so fed up, it's time to put my life back together right now. I love A to Z lyrics.com. That's the best one. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together through the storms, whatever weather, cold or warm. Just letting you know that you are not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road. Yeah, it's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now, some of you might still be in that place if you're trying to get out. Just follow me. I will get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out of these words before I say 'em, 'cause ain't no one let me stop you from causing mayhem. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm doing this for me, so fuck the world. Feed it beans. It's gassed up if you think it's stopping me. I'ma be what I set out to be, without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony. No ifs and downs or buts to ask him what you know can be. From Infinite down to the last Relapse album, he's still shitting. Whether he's on salary, paid hourly, until he bows out or he shits his bowels out of him, for better or worse. He's married to the game, like a fuck you for Christmas. His gift is a curse, forget the earth. He's got the urge to pull his dick from the dirt. Fuck the whole universe. I am not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. Come take my hand. We will rock this road together. We'll rock this road together. Whatever weather, cold or warm. Just letting you know that you're not alone. Holler if you feel like you've been down the same road. Okay, quit playing with the scissors and shit and cut the crap. I shouldn't have to rhyme these words in a rhythm for you to know it's a rap. You said you was king, you lied through your teeth. For that, fuck your feelings. Instead of getting crowned, you're getting capped. And to the fans, I'll never let you down again. I'm back. I promise to never go back on that promise. In fact, let's be honest, that last Relapse CD was, perhaps I ran those accents into the ground. Relax, I ain't going back to that now. And I'm trying to say, get back, click, clack, blow. 'Cause I ain't playing around. There's a game called Circle, and I don't know how, but I'm way up now to back down. But I think I'm still trying to figure this crap out. So I thought I had it mapped out, but I guess I didn't. The fucking black cloud still follows me around. It's time to exorcise these demons. These motherfuckers are doing jumping jacks now. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, come take my hand. We will walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Just letting you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road. And I just cannot keep living this way. So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage. I'm standing up, I'ma face my demons. I'm manning up, I'ma hold my ground. I've had enough, I'm so fed up. Time to put my life back together right now. It was my decision to get clean. I did it for me. Admittedly, I probably did it subliminally for you, so I could come back a brand new me. You helped see me through. You don't even realize what you did. Because believe me, I've been through the ringer, but they could do little to the middle finger. I think I got a tear in my eye. I feel like the king of my world. Haters can be like bees with no stingers and drop dead. No more beef lingers. No more drama from now on. I want to promise to focus solely on handling my responsibilities as a father. So I solemnly swear to always treat this roof like my daughter's and raise it. You couldn't lift a single shingle on it because the way I feel, I'm so strong enough to go to the club or the corner pub and lift the whole liquor counter up because I'm raising the bar. I'd shoot for the moon, but I'm too busy gazing at the stars. I feel amazing. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Just letting you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road. That song came out 15 years ago. Almost 15 years ago, April 2010. Right before I met Elena. And Elena's like another YouTuber. Look her up. Let's look at a few more books. Lone Survivor, Marcus Luttrell. This was recommended to me by David Goggins. Now that we're on the subject, let's talk David Goggins. That's his latest book. It's called Never Finished. Here's another Elon Musk. Mission to Save the World. I don't think I've read that one yet. This one's good. Angels and Demons. The Organized Mind, self-help book, The Power of Habit, self-help, Northern Spy, spy novel. I love spy novels. I love the movie Spy Game, Brad Pitt and Robert Redford. This is a good one, another like lesser known book about technology, how it's changing the human, how technology is changing humans. Very interesting. Throughout millennia, humans have devised methods to acquire knowledge that the world comprehend its workings and subsequently apply this knowledge for their own objectives. These activities have historically been referred to as art, the skill of converting matter into novel shapes. Various fields of human creativity, such as warfare, blacksmithing, painting, religion, philosophy, and sailing, have developed their own specialized skills, crafts, and expertise. In recent centuries, these have evolved into techniques or highly precise ways of transforming matter in all areas of amenable to rationalization. I have a feeling this book is going to be full of a lot of big ideas. This is more like a textbook type book. Yeah, I love these types of books. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. The Witch of Babylon. Oh boy, that's scary. I Have Demons, Christopher Adam. Wild at Heart. This one I heard is very good. Look what my bookmark is. For Sam, Blaine, and Luke, I love your warrior hearts. You definitely have what it takes. This is a good one recommended by my friend Patrick Gertin. I know I almost want to apologize, dear Lord, do we really need another book for men? Nope, we need something else. We need permission. Permission to be what we are, men made in God's image. Permission to live from the heart and not from the list of should and ought to that has left so many of us tired and bored. Most messages for men ultimately fail. The reason is simple. They ignore what is deep and true to a man's heart, his real passions, and simply try to shape him up through various forms of pressure. This is the man you ought to be. This is what a good husband, father, Christian churchgoer ought to do. Fill in the blanks. From there, he is responsible, sensitive, disciplined, faithful, diligent, dutiful, etc., etc. Many of these are good qualities, that these messengers are well-intentioned. I have no doubt, but the road to hell, as we remember, is paved with good intentions. That they are a near total failure should seem that they are a near total failure should seem obvious by now. No, men need something else. They need a deeper understanding of why they long for adventures and battles and beauty and why God made them just like that. And they need a deeper understanding of why women long to be fought for, to be swept up into adventure and to be the beauty. The beauty for the beast? Or maybe not. I don't know. He's saying women like to be adored. Women want to be special. Men do too. For that is how God made them. So I offer this book not as the 7 steps to being a better Christian, but as a safari of the heart to recover a life of freedom. Passion, adventure. I believe it will help men get their heart back, and women as well. Moreover, it will help women to understand their men and help them live the life they both want. That is my prayer to you. Powerful, powerful. So it's going to be a good one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which includes 4 books, actually. So it's got Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the first part, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe, and Everything, So Long, and Thanks for All the Fish. I once said in my high school yearbook that my probable destination would be living in Cambodia selling fish. So we'll see if that happens. Here's a good one about the Doors. Copybook. Coffee table book about the Doors. That's a good one. My friend Jason lent it to me. Very cool book. Very cool book. And if you know Nirvana has some similarities to the Doors. This one's about John Lennon. John Lennon, The Life by Philip Norman. Okay, there's some photos of John Lennon. I need to get the book about Steve Jobs. I never got the Steve Jobs one by Walter Isaacson. C.S. Lewis, Out of the Silent Planet. C.S. Lewis was famous for writing Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I have never read. Plutocrats by Chrystia Freeland. This is the Bible, written by God. That's a good one. Check it out. My mother gave it to me to read. I never got around to finishing it. James Patterson. Honeymoon. Okay, he's a good writer, James Patterson. I bet that's a good one. Look, it involves a boat. I bet my dad would love this. I think I'll give my dad that book someday. It involves boating. Here's a video game, Max Payne. The Fall of Max Payne. It's a film noir love story. Yeah. This is a very cool game. Mature audiences only. So mature audiences only. Intense violence, strong language, blood. But it's a very cool game, very well made. I love any game that's like got a cool story, single player, fun to be immersed in. So this video is running pretty long here. This is running long in the tooth. We're gonna end this soon. Here is the latest Elon Musk biography by Walter Isaacson called Elon Musk. This is a neat book. This here you have Tesla factory, SpaceX factory, Elon Musk, Walter Isaacson. It's basically like New York Times article about him. It's very long. Walter Isaacson, he wrote Steve Jobs' book. He wrote a book on Leonardo da Vinci. Let's read the last page. Couldn't get it out to tweet during the wee hours. Musk woke up at 3 a.m. and summoned hotel security to open the safe after the launch. He displayed a touch of awareness. I've shot myself in the foot so often I ought to buy some Kevlar. So he likes to joke around, right? Elon likes to joke. That's what I love about Elon Musk. He's got a sense of humor. Perhaps he ruminated Twitter should have an It's all like superfluous stuff. There's not much real meat to this book. They can be reckless, cringeworthy, sometimes even toxic. They can also be crazy enough to think they can change the world. Elon with Grimes, his partner, that they had a child. She's a musician from British Columbia. That's somebody. Not sure who that is. With Grimes and May. Oh, that's Elon Musk's mom. This is Starship. Elon, Grimes, May Musk. So one of the sources was Omid Ashfar, deputy to Musk, former CEO of Twitter. Okay. Alright, I've gone through almost all my books. Collateral, starring Tom Cruise and Michael Mann. This guy's a good director. Look up Michael Mann films. That guy knows how to direct. Manipulation. Body language, dark psychology, neuro-linguistic programming, mind control, and how to analyze people. Pick this up. Could be useful if you're doing advertising, how to kind of hack people's minds. Here's another copy of the Gideons. This is a good one here. This is a good verse. As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man he be lifted up, so that whoever believes will in him have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his Son, that who believes in him shall not die but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son to the world to judge the world, but that the world will be saved through Jesus Christ, his Son. This is the judgment, that the light has come into the world, and men love the darkness rather than the light, for their deeds were evil. For everyone who does evil hates the light and does not come to the light for fear that his deeds will be exposed. But he who practices the truth comes to the light, so that his deeds may be manifested as having been wrought in God. After These things Jesus and his disciples, his apostles, came into the land of Judea, which is now Israel. He was spending time with them and baptizing them. John also was baptized in the sea, the river, because there was much water there, and people were coming and were being baptized. So that's a famous line, John 3:16. Michael Crichton book, A Drum and a Strain, currently reading. Well, I can't read every book. The Path to Wealth, May McCarthy. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is just some, this is like a nothing book. This is a good book. Sphere. Learn Korean. Japanese. Learn Japanese. Create. That's powerful, right? Create. 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 Be a creator. Be a creative. Be a person that creates. Catalyze. Catalyze. You gotta be able to pivot in life. That's very important. You gotta be able to pivot and catalyze. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. You gotta be able to leverage things. The Age of Reason, Thomas Paine. I put the following work under your protection. It contains my opinion upon religion. You will do my justice to remember that I have always strenuously supported the right of every man to his own opinion, however different that opinion might be to mine. He who denies to another this right makes slave of himself to his present opinion, because he precludes himself in the right of changing his own opinion. The most formidable weapon against errors of every kind is reason. I have never used any other, and I trust I never shall. Your affectionate friend and fellow citizen, Thomas Paine, with a biographical introduction by Philip S. Foner. Okay, I'm going to save the best book for last. Ian M. Banks. This is not the last one, but this is a good sci-fi novel that Elon Musk recommends. Banks is a phenomenal, wildly successful, fearlessly creative. Banks is a phenomenon, wildly successful, fearlessly creative. William Gibson. Spanish. I'm going to have to learn Spanish if I'm going to be living in Mexico. And here we go. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. This will be my last book for today. I do have other books, including American Cosmic, which I cannot find. It's like somebody took it. Or like maybe aliens abducted it. Okay, Feel Alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Okay, how to clear your mind. This book is dedicated to all the wonderful free spirits. How to clear your mind. We live in the world we think. Breathe easy. Speaking of breathing, I'm going to open the window again. Get stuffy. Maybe it doesn't need to be quite that. So this is what Canada looks like. And back in Orlando, it's like super clear sky, no clouds. Here it's like overcast, cloudy, cold, very dry, no humidity. Huge snowbanks. Looks like a Cybertruck almost. Chapter 1. How to clear your mind. We live in the world we think of. Breathe easy, just be. How do we live from our hearts? How do we free ourselves? On my journey, I have realized the human mind is similar to a computer. In a computer, you put programs. The more programs you put on a computer, the more it slows down until it eventually crashes. The more we accumulate in the mind, the more we slow down until we too eventually crash. Belief is the program that creates a reality. It is all bullshit. No, it is all belief systems. That's powerful. It's all belief systems. Everything is belief systems. So let's read that again. Breathe easy. Breathe in. If I learn one thing from this book, it's just to breathe in. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just look them up on YouTube. You'll know what I'm talking about. Slow motion this side. Shout out to Nick Tucker. Alright, that's it for today. I've been doing this video for an hour and 24 minutes. Peace out, everybody. Andrew TNT out.